Hey guys, what is going on? It is Rick, and I'm here with my pickup video from my adventures with Dave Cinema Sickness, Chris from Muppet Stuff, and of course my son RJ. We went on a voyage. We hit up Jake's Flea Market in the 90 plus degree heat with a heat index of over 105 degrees. We stopped at the Videogame Movie Dome and also hit a Dollar Tree together. Excuse me. On my way home, I hit up another Dollar Tree, which ended up being the saving grace of my Dollar Tree hunting, because it had the two titles I was looking for and one additional title that I was curious about. So we're going to do it Jake's, then Dollar Tree, then Videogame Movie Dome, because I have a huge stack of stuff from Pam, so we'll save that for last. So, Jake's, like I said, it was 90 plus degrees out. Felt like 105, and we were out of there by probably 10:30 in the morning. So we were there early. It was pretty busy, but it was so disgustingly hot and humid. And technically I bought one thing. I bought a DVD set and I bought a slipcover for 50 cents. And I kind of hijacked the slipcover from Dave, but the DVD I thought was cool and had a few movies that I've been looking to add to my collection. So the fact that I could put 10 titles in my collection, although 2 of them I own on Blu-ray, but you guys will see, I paid $1 for the set, and the set is mint. I know this is a set that's at Walmart right now for fairly cheap, but it's not $1 cheap. And like I said, these discs are mint. So it is the Family Favorites collection that features Cloak and Dagger, The Wizard, which I own the Shout Factory release, Cop and a Half, King Ralph, Matinee, which I own the Shout Select release, Sergeant Bilko, which is the movie that Bridget and I have talked about recently, Ghost Dad, Ed, A Simple Wish, and The Borrowers. So 10 movies for $1, 10 cents a movie. And like I said, the discs are mint. All the movies are on, in case you guys were wondering, they're on 3 discs. 2 of the discs have 3 movies, and 1 of the discs has 4 movies. So, yeah, I mean, for $1, why not? Like I said, I really wanted to revisit Sergeant Bilko, and it's cool to have stuff like King Ralph and Simple Wish in the collection. I've never seen Cloak and Dagger. It almost seems like that movie's out of place here, because that looks like it's more the 80s and everything else is like 90s, even though Wizard's 89. Anyway, and then the other thing I bought, like I said, it caught my eye and it was on the Blu-ray. I own the Blu-ray already and didn't need it, and I was kind of like, I don't want to ask the person how much they want, if they'll sell just the slipcover, and Dave asked, so I went and paid the person. I think Dave kind of wanted it, but he also thinks he might have it already. But I've never seen this slipcover ever, which made me really, really, really want to get it to add to my collection, because I don't think it's a very common slipcover, and it does have sticker on it. Do I try to pull it off? No, it's going to rip. So it has a sticker on it, but it is the slipcover for Bernie. As you can see, the blood is like glossy on the slipcover. It has a cool, it opens up. And this movie is great. This is actually a Dollar Tree movie, but like I said, I never see this with the slip. The slip has the $20 price sticker from Best Buy, probably when it first came out. So yeah, I bought the slip for 50 cents. So we were out at Jake's for a few hours. I spent $1.50. I bought a slipcover for 50 cents. And I bought the 10 movie set for $1. So, in my opinion, not worth the disgusting heat. But wanted to go out that way because Pam had a bunch of stuff on hold for me. I had a bunch of stuff to trade into her. I still have a ton of credit with Pam, probably enough to last me the next few months easily. So, like I said, I met back up with the guys after RJ went home, and they were at Dollar Tree, and they had already picked through, so I knew I probably wasn't going to get much. And the only thing that caught my eye was a video game for $1. I can't really pass on an Xbox One game for $1, in my opinion. And so, yeah, I grabbed it, and I don't know when I'll play it, but for $1, I just can't say no to a video game. And that is Titanfall 2. So I decided to grab to check out. So Titanfall 2. I remember, what was the other game? Oh, I got the Scribblenauts game from the last Dollar Tree haul, and RJ played that, and him and I played one day, and it was actually pretty fun. I mean, for a buck, there's like mini games in it, and he played it for a while and created his own character. So it was a fun time. So yeah, I decided to give Titanfall 2 a try. And then, like I said, on the way home, I stopped at another Dollar Tree, and I was so glad I did because I was looking for two titles in particular, plus one I was curious about, and it was the first season of a show, and I liked the movie, so the actors look interesting. You got Chris O'Dowd and Ray Romano, so if the show's not good, I'll just get rid of this, but for a buck, I had to try, and it is Get Shorty Season 1. This was released by MGM. I don't even know what channel this was on. Leave a comment down below, guys. The show's only a few years old. I don't even know if it's still on, but Get Shorty Season 1, like I said, I enjoyed the movie quite a bit, and when I saw this was a TV show, it piqued my interest, so I grabbed that. Next up, I've been wanting to find this movie on Blu-ray for a good price and just can't do it. So this was $1 on DVD, so I figured why not just add the DVD to collection. So now I'm sure I'll find the Blu-ray right away. Fantastic cast. This was a really fun movie to watch, and it is The Final Girls, which stars Adam Devine, Thomas Middleditch, who else is in it? Malin Ackerman, Aaliyah Shawkat, Nina Dobrev, Thaisa Farmiga, which I believe is Vera's daughter, if I'm not mistaken. So wanted to add that to the collection. Like I said, I've been trying to find it on Blu-ray, but just opted for the DVD since it was only a buck. Like I said, that means I'll probably find the Blu-ray in the near future, but that's cool for $1. And then this was the title that was at the top of my list. Paul Rudd and Steve Coogan in a movie together. It also stars Allison Pill. I remember when this first came out at Target, I almost bought it back then for like $10 or $15, and I was like, I don't really know much about this movie, so I don't really want to blind buy it. And it's called Ideal Home. Like I said, it stars Paul Rudd and Steve Coogan. And for $1, I was like, I'm going to blind buy it now. So we'll see. We'll see if it's any good. It says Bad Dads Suck. Ideal Home. I don't know. It sounds interesting. Like I said, I love Paul Rudd, so had to check it out. And then a bunch of stuff that I got from the Videogame Movie Dome, and I think I'm about to cough. Hold on. Sorry. I had to tickle my throat. I had to get that out. So, Pam had a ton of stuff. I ended up picking out a bunch more when I was there. The first two things are a bit weird, but I believe I showed in a recent video that I bought these movies on Blu-ray. Mentioned that the DVDs were horribly scratched, and Pam found one sealed and one still has the sticker on the top. So she said that disc was mint, and the other one's obviously sealed and not loose. So for $1 each, Stuart Little 1 and 2, I can replace the scratch DVDs with mint DVDs. So those sets are nice and complete now. Next up was a video game that I think will be fun. RJ and I can play it. Bridget and I would probably play this game too, or Bridget can play with RJ or whatever. It looks like it'll be a fun time. It is the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and it looks like it has all sorts of Marvel characters from Street Fighter. So once again, I'm not some huge video gamer, but this looked really cool. It was complete. It has the manual and disc and everything. The game's from 2016. So yeah, I decided to grab this. Like I said, I have a bunch of credits, so wanted to grab that title to check out. Next was an upgrade for me, creating 2 movies out of 1. I owned one of these films already on Blu-ray, so was able to add a second film, take up the same amount of shelf space. The film I owned was called Proof, which stars Gwyneth Paltrow, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Anthony Hopkins. And the other movie in this set is Blindness, which is Julianne Moore, Mark Ruffalo, Danny Glover. So I don't know. I thought it would be cool to upgrade my Proof to a 2-movie set. And this is from Echo Bridge, so it's not one I really see all that often. while out hunting. So I grabbed that. Next up, a movie I've never seen before. Bridget talks about this, says it's pretty good. So I saw Pam had it, so I asked her to hold it for me. Stars Rene Russo and Dennis Leary and Pierce Brosnan, and that is The Thomas Crown Affair, which I know is a remake of an old 60s film, if I'm not mistaken. So wanted to check that out. I've never seen Thomas Crown Affair, so add that to the collection. This one I've never seen either, but it's a movie that, once again, based on the cast alone, wanted to add to the collection and check it out. It's a Miramax title, which means it's usually a bit harder to find. But the cast is Paul Rudd, Michael Caine, Charlize Theron, and Tobey Maguire, and features 7 Academy Award nominations, including Best Supporting Actor and Best Adapted Screenplay. And that is The Cider House Rules. So yeah, I've never seen this movie. It also stars Kathy Baker, Heavy D, Kieran Culkin. So I've never seen this movie. The cast looks great. It also has Erykah Badu acting. So I wanted to check it out. I mean, I don't know if it's something that I'm going to love, but want to check this one out for sure. So added that to the collection. And then next is a TV show. This has been on my wish list for a little while now because I used to own these and wanted to add them back in the collection again. And they're very hard, once again, to find scratch-free, because I think what the problem is in the late 90s, early 2000s, everybody was putting their stuff in CD books and movie books, which is why I think CDs from that era, like if you find them sealed, go for really good money from like the late 90s and early mid 2000s, because so many people put them in CD books and scratched them up really bad, or they were burning CDs like crazy and not having physical CDs because they were downloading off of Napster and, you know, all that. But yeah, this is a show that actually was filmed very in the same area kind of that I live in now, and very local to like where Dave and Crazy Joe and I live. And Pam had 2 of the 3 sets, so I grabbed Viva La Bam, the first season, which was open but mint, and then Viva La Bam seasons 2 and 3, brand new factory sealed. So yeah, I only need seasons 4 and 5, which is in a set together, which I think goes for stupid money. So hopefully I'll find them out hunting sometime so I can have the whole set again. Because like I said, I used to own these and I got rid of them back in the day. I'm kicking myself for it, but very excited to own these in the collection again. I love that I can get some of the old MTV stuff that I used to watch and hopefully revisit it again at some point. Of course, Ryan Dunn's in this, who's no longer with us, has passed away, and Don Vito, who's passed away as well. So, but Viva La Bam, seasons 1, 2, and 3, very cool to add to the collection. Then we have a Steelbook here, which I thought I owned, but apparently I don't. I really thought I owned this Steelbook, and I guess I was going to pull the trigger on it and just passed. And I own the standard release, so I'll sell that now and keep the Steelbook. And this is brand new, factory sealed. It gets the rub if you guys can hear it. But that is 101 Dalmatians, the Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy Steelbook. So like I said, I'll get rid of my standard 101 Dalmatians that I have and upgrade this to Blu-ray. Or not to Blu-ray, to Steelbook. Like I said, this is sealed, so that's very cool. So yeah, got that from Pam as well. And then I bought some brand new factory sealed 4Ks. All of which are upgrades for me from Blu-ray to 4K, which is cool. And these are all, like I said, brand new factory sealed. The first one is Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise, getting ready for the sequel. Also Val Kilmer, Kelly McGillis, Anthony Edwards, Meg Ryan, Tim Robbins. And yeah, I think this movie will hopefully look fantastic on 4K. I don't know if I've mentioned this in recent videos. Like, this is July 26th where I'm filming this, but I actually set my TV up and optimized it. So I'm excited to rewatch some 4K stuff now that the TV is optimized for 4K and see the picture difference it makes. The night I did it, I popped in Pan's Labyrinth, which we had recently watched, and the picture difference was insane from when we watched it on 4K with the original settings I had on the TV. I optimized the TV, so I'm very excited to watch some more 4K stuff. So Top Gun, like I said, this is brand new, factory sealed from Pam's. So very cool there to add that to the collection. And then 2 4K Steelbooks. And I'll upgrade my Blu-rays to 4K Steelbooks now. This first one I've talked about. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but the price was right. Trade in at Pam's. I can get rid of a Blu-ray and upgrade to a Steelbook and a 4K, so I'm going to do it. And that is Disney Pixar's Brave. Like I said, not the biggest fan of the movie, but it's a Steelbook. It's 4K. I got to do it. I already own the movie on Blu-ray. I think I have the 3D Blu-ray. Why not get the 4K Steelbook instead? So I got that. And then last but not least is a movie I've never seen before. So I was like, yeah, I need to upgrade that to 4K Steelbook too. I actually love the artwork on this. This was one I was going to buy back when they had the sale in store, and I didn't because I didn't want to blind buy something. But using trade-in, it's a lot easier for me to do that because I'm not paying out of pocket technically. And that is The Princess and the Frog, the 4K Steelbook. So Pam has been getting in some just absolutely awesome stuff. She always gives me great deals. If you guys don't, I know you watch Dave's videos where we go to Pam's. I've talked about Pam's numerous times on this channel. Do yourselves a favor, reach out to her. She has a Facebook page that she uses. If you guys are looking for titles, she sends stuff now. You can pay, on the internet with her. She'll send you photos if you ask, and she's at the store. She'll send photos of what's available. Pam is the nicest person. She sits there, and her and I talked for a while when I visited the shop. She talks to RJ. She's always asking him how school's going and talks to him about his friends. She's just the sweetest person. And, with everything going on right now, I want to see Pam's business thrive and survive. So go check out Pam's. Like I said, I'll put a link down below to her channel. Not her channel. I'm used to saying that. I'll put a link down below to her Facebook page. Go check it out. Message her. Send some business Pam's way. And that's it for the video, guys. So we're going to do the elevator as I'm talking. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. Also, be sure to subscribe if you don't already. Hit the bell notification so you guys know when new videos are dropping from me. And leave some comments down below, and I will be sure to interact with you guys. And also, check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Blu-ray.com profile, my eBay page, my Amazon wish list, letterbox where I review all the movies that I watch, as well as, do you like how I'm like Vanna Whiting this? As well as my email address and P.O. box can all be found down below. Watch this, guys. As always, until next time, we're going to do it. We're going to do the one-handed point. Ready? Who's down to movie? I know. I'm so impressed with myself. How did this stack of movies not fall? Right?